Great Escape is primarily an off-road experience for a Jeep owner. So Mahindra tries to inculcate the Jeep ethos into its product buyers. So there'll be Thar owners and Scorpio owners, and they're all trying to get a feel of actually what the vehicle can do. What we try to dial into the trail is a series of technical challenges. You see, everybody feels that four-wheel drive laga diya and you can just about do anything. But if you actually want to drive off-road, there's a lot of technique involved. In case if you're trying to do through water, there's a way to do it. If you're going through slush, there's a way to do that.
Already attended all the challenges and it's going to be much tougher.
I'm really excited. This is my first off-roading rally ever, and in fact that's the very reason why I bought this car, for off-roading.
I've done off-roading for almost the past 3 years, and this is the first time attending Mahindra Great Escape.
The rocks are placed in a random fashion. So the trick is to keep reading the way the rocks are placed, and you keep driving over the larger rocks with your wheels.
Stones, I think the rocky passage, you should watch your stomach of the car, the middle of the car, and then go. Because stones, something you hit in the belly of the car, or like some diff or something bends, you are stuck, you've gone for the day.
Just do it gently, treat them nicely, and they'll be kind to you. Otherwise, if you're harsh to them, they'll wreck your vehicle.
Water crossings, you have to read the guy ahead. Whatever is happening to him, if he's getting grief, you don't follow his line. If he's gone through coolly, then you go right behind and do exactly what he did.
See, for beginners, what I think is when you reach or approach and water crossing, you should go very easy and slow and check the boulders, but you don't know what's under water. You can be a manhole, it can be anything, it can be a boulder. You should always go easy, slow and easy on a high gear 4x4 if possible.
You have to make sure that your engine doesn't take water. No need to speed, just gently enter and exit. We come from a group called NIOC, and that's what the group is all about, helping each other. That's Jeeping.
%50 of the grid here is new, trying to dial a course which challenges the seasoned off-roader, yet is not so tough that the first time I can't do it. That is the biggest challenge. We've just figured out that over the last 2 days, the excess rainfall has raised the water level to almost about 1.5 to 2 feet more than what it was. And one of our rescue tractors is stuck. There's another tractor that's gone there to rescue him. One of our marshal cars is also stuck. Another marshal car gone to rescue him is also stuck. So we are having a separate set of challenges on the side, on the back end, while we are still running the event.
But monsoons are, it's like a walk to this, to Disneyland.
See, there are two types of 4x4s. One is a low and one is a high 4x4. Normally you use low 4x4 when you need crawling or you need to climb up some steep climbs. And the high you can use on general surface where it's a lot of slush or it's slippery, you can use a high 4x4 low there.
4x4 really should be used uphill, downhill, and extreme situations. Otherwise, in a scenario like this, you don't need it.
The water crossing especially and the rock climbing, I think the cars look amazing when that happens, and it's a challenge.
Actually, it's full of fun adventure. Many times the vehicle gets stuck into the mud and everything, and the other team which were following us in the front used to take them out.
But I think for beginners, Mahindra is doing a very nice effort and they're putting more and more people to enjoy the sport.
It's nice. It's a good exposure for the youngsters, for the first timers, so they know what to expect next time.